Welcome to the Chaplains Changing Lives podcast. I'm your host, Chaplain Colonel Charlie Sattgast of Civil Air Patrol, and my co-host is Chaplain Lt Col Tim Miner. And it's our privilege today to have a very special guest with us, the Chief of Chaplains of the United States Air Force, Chaplain Major General Steve Schaick. Chaplain Schaick, thanks so much for being with us today. We really appreciate it.
It's my great privilege. Thank you.
Yeah. So, sir, you have a long history with Civil Air Patrol, actually. Can you tell us a little bit about where you got started with CAP and in life?
Well, I grew up in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, which for anyone that's familiar with the general aviation business is kind of, Oshkosh has kind of been known as the Mecca of general aviation. It's where the largest gathering of home built and aviation enthusiasts every year happens, typically the last week in July. And the Experimental Aircraft Association has its air adventure in Oshkosh, and I grew up around that and grew up loving airplanes. And I was a Cub Scout, and I went to Boy Scouts for a while, but my heart kept pulling me toward airplanes, and I heard about the Civil Air Patrol, and oh, by the way, they met out at the airport, and we got to like talk to and touch airplanes, and I couldn't believe I was able to do this. And so as a teenager, I started working on my pilot's license through the Civil Air Patrol, did a ground school there and some initial flying. And so my love of aviation was accelerated by Civil Air Patrol. And quite frankly, also along with that, being absolutely intrigued about being a part of something that really betters society, and the search and rescue mission and the way in which core values and character values are taught was all very intriguing to me, and I was hooked as a young boy.
Wow.